Up to now, Belize and the Cubans have maintained a healthy relationship. We want to say thanks to the Cubans for supporting us, because if it was not for them, we wouldn't have gained our independence now.
Our help was fulfilling the mandate of our principles. And what interests our people? The only interest of our people is the advance of the revolution in Angola, the win of Angola, the advance of the revolution in Africa, the total liberation of Africa. We have complied with our principles.
Being an internationalist is paying our debt to humanity. Who is unable to fight for others will never be sufficiently capable of fighting for himself or herself.
People walk barefoot so that others can travel in luxurious cars. Why should some live for 35 years so that others can live for 75 years? Why should some be miserably poor so that others can be hugely rich? I speak on behalf of the children of the world who do not have a piece of bread. I speak on behalf of the sick who have no medicine, of those whose rights to life and human dignity have been denied.
We weren't offering money. We were offering doctors to help save lives, and that offer stands today and tomorrow, and represent Cuba's attitude towards any of the world's people.
So that even now, the name of Fidel is known in 1,000,000 corners of this earth, and forever stamps the island of his birth, death, and eternal destiny. Also, for us in this country, let us always remember that it was Fidel's Cuba that moved fast and stood firm in support of our drive for independence and self-determination.
The tremendous freedom that the Cuban people enjoy.
On that state visit, the then Prime Minister conferred Belize's highest honor, the Order of Belize, on the then President. Musa recalled meeting and having dinner with a man he calls the most fascinating leader he has ever met in his lifetime.
The piercing eyes of this man, the charisma, you could feel it when he speaks to you, and the way he looks, and always with a frown on his brow. He had a way of sitting, perhaps he had a gunshot wounds many years ago in the struggle, but he always sat like this, with this leg down.
With one knee down?
Yes, like that. And he would always be probing you. The ambassador at the time was reminding me about the time we had dinner with Fidel, which usually started around after midnight, like 2 in the morning.
That's when he had dinner?
That is when he had his dinner, yes. I don't know what time he goes to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know what time he gets up either. But I do know he stays up very late every night. When Cuba is asleep, Fidel is working.
And as Musa reminds, Cuba expected nothing back from Belize, but that is why we owe them so much.
With all that assistance, Fidel Castro never asked for anything from Belize. And the Cuban government as such never wanted anything from Belize.
We Belizeans will be forever indebted to the celestial giant that was Fidel Castro. We are because of him. Because of him, small people all over the world like us could have dreamt of freedom, justice, and equality. In the words of Hamid Sekou Toure, because of him, we prefer freedom in poverty to opulence in slavery.